All right, ladies and gentlemen, something crazy has just hit the gacha space, and that is probably one of the most exciting collabs that I think anyone has ever heard of. Because boy, oh boy, Devil May Cry is a pretty goddamn cool series. They even have their own anime on Netflix. I saw it. It was okay, like a little weird in some parts, but it was like pretty okay. And they are collaborating with none other than Kuro Games for an update in Punishing Gray Raven. And so for some context when it comes to Punishing Gray Raven and some of my experience with it, I'm like level 83. I started playing like a month ago. I've been doing daily logins. I've missed a couple of resets, but I've gotten kind of used to like how the game works. Haven't made that much progress because I'm kind of waiting for like the EN and the CN servers to like link up. EN's running like 2 or 3 patches every update to try to like catch up. And so I'm imagining that we're going to be seeing this collab on the English global servers pretty soon. And I think at that point, it's time for our channel to start sinking our teeth into this sort of content. And so what I wanted to do was take a look at this live stream, see everything that's going on, and see whether or not it's truly worth the hype. And maybe if it's worth actually starting PGR right now for regular Wuthering Waves players, if this is something that they want to look forward to as well. So with that, let's just go ahead. We've got a summary over here by Gray Raven Studio. I think they make a lot of PGR content. Let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Devil May Cry 5 is coming to Punishing Gray Raven, and a live stream revealing some of the details was just hosted. Huge shout out to Photos for translating and
damn, the models do look like the models obviously aren't as good as they look in DMC 5, but they still have like the whole like anime aesthetic that it fits the game and it doesn't look like lower quality. Dante is free, by the way. That's pretty badass.
Helping me get these details right. In upcoming patch Lamento di Fantasma, you'll be able to play as and recruit Dante. Not only that, but Dante will be obtainable for free. The devs mentioned love and care they put into,
and they're using the DMC5 sword. Yep, that is Dante's like DMC5 form. Okay.
These models, and it really shows. I really wasn't sure how well
I mean, they look really good. Like, for an anime style game, these models look absolutely insane. Holy shit. They have the Sin Devil trigger too. This is Devil Sword Dante. Yes, sir.
The anime style could capture Dante, but they nailed it. Not only that, they showed off some of Dante's gameplay and it looks incredible, just like DMC5. Don't worry, Sin Devil trigger is here and looks as incredible as you would expect.
I mean, is it just like a straight up port? Wuwa could never... Guys, Wuwa's literally getting a Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab. Why don't we just, like the anniversary rewards for Wuwa, why don't we wait and see what the Edge Runner collab looks like first, before saying the DMC one is better?
The bike also survived the journey, and of course, Dante will fight using that as well.
Okay, all right, buddy.
Some of Dante's lobby interactions were also shown off, and we got full confirmation that the collaboration will use English voice actors. The voices you know and love from DMC5 are back.
I hope they got the rights to Bury the Light too. I hope they got the rights to Bury the Light as well, and that shit starts playing during the event boss fights.
Feels like Virgil. I guess he's also here.
Oh, well, for sure.
Talk to you later. I have something I need to do. Virgil!
I actually love this victory pose of Dante's. It reminds me of a better time. DMC 3.
They really fucking nailed it with this one. They nailed it with this one. Holy shit.
Huge fan of how they portrayed Dante in this game. It's so good. But as it turns out, it's not just Dante we get to play as in this collaboration.
I think this is who everyone's really looking forward to more. And I'm gonna be real, right? I feel like Virgil kind of fits the combat style of PGR a lot more as well. Kind of with like how he like teleports and stuff, does like the judgment cut, all of that. Oh boy.
Virgil is here too. I was thinking they might go the route they went in the previous collab where they only had one playable character and a boss. But it turns out that they've got 2 playable characters in this one.
Damn, he looks good.
Virgil looks absolutely flawless. They even got the eye bags just right. What can I say? Virgil's gameplay looks perfect too. His intro animation has the famous chair. His attacks look exactly as you would expect them to look in DMC5. devil trigger and all. And then his victory animation is him peacing out. A few of Virgil's lobby interactions were shown up as well. And I can confirm he still sounds like the edgy little nerd we know and love. Interestingly, one of his poses is
You will die.
a fun little reference to V.
Thou dost smile. I sing thee while sweet joy befall thee. Nothing, I'm just reading.
I've always been like of the opinion that like Virgil's voice always like sounds like a little nerdy, but it's like nerdy in like a good way.
Now, what's interesting about the two of them is that their element, effect, and classes are already covered by other recent characters in PGR. Dante's element is fire, his effect is ignition, and his class is attacker. Meanwhile, Virgil's element is physical, his effect is Ultima Slash, and his class is also attacker.
Okay, so it's like you don't even need the collab characters to like still hit the meta. I wonder if they're gonna be like exactly the same like levels of strength as like the characters that just came out, so it's like it doesn't matter if you don't have them. But everyone's getting Dante for free though.
This makes me wonder if the collab characters will be side grades to the current options rather than outright replace them.
True.
I think that would be pretty cool if true.
Let's be real here. I have that Lucia Pyroath that you just saw. She's wearing like the white over here. And she's like she's in the middle over here. She like just released. Yeah, she released like 3 weeks ago. So it would be kind of awful if she already got like an upgrade on the global servers, because I imagine this is coming soon. Otherwise, why the hell would these guys be in English?
Outright replace them. I think that would be pretty cool if true. Of course, they showed off a bit more than just how the characters look. Here, they showed off that they're not afraid to reference aspects from the older games, such as the fixed camera angles. In this scene, Dante can be seen climbing across buildings, even using Sin Devil Trigger to fly from one building to the next. If you've never played Punishing Gray Raven before, you are not prepared for how hard they go on collaborations every time. But if you're watching this and you really don't know what PGR is, it is a multi-platform gacha game with some of the best combat out there. And I'm not just talking about combat in gachas, I mean period. And because it's a gacha game, that is exactly how you're going to obtain Dante and Virgil.
Do keep in mind though, PGR's combat is arguably complex. It can also feel a little spammy. And so if you don't like pressing a lot of buttons, it can be a bit of there's a lot of like visual clutter as well. I would say going from Wuwa to PGR, I'm kind of just like, I feel like I just like took an Adderall or something. Like I took like an Adderall or like some meth and then applied it to like Wuwa's combat. Wuwa's combat is a lot more like slow paced and like strategic and like time, and I would say it's like a bit more like you don't have to press nearly as much buttons as you do in PGR. PGR is like playing Quick Swap all the time.
That said, you can get one copy of Dante for free just by doing the collab story. Punishing Gray Raven, unlike many other gacha games, 100% guarantees that you get the character you're looking for at 60 pulls.
The character sucks fucking ass without their weapon. They're like actually like they're awful without their weapon. That's one thing that needs to be clarified. People advertise a lot in PGR that it's like, oh, you can the character banner is guaranteed. But it's like the character's like half a character without their weapon.
And the DMC Collab banner is actually discounted. Normal pulls are 250 currency each, but for this banner, they're 175 each.
Oh.
In addition, this banner comes with a sort of buy one get one free deal. Up to 2 times when you roll for either Dante or Virgil, you will get an additional free copy of that character.
They just want everyone to pull on this shit. What? Okay, this is something to advertise. Okay, it's discounted by a huge percentage. And then, yeah. Everything I still said is valid, but this is like actually crazy.
So for example, if you roll Dante, you get a free Dante. If you roll another Dante, you get another free Dante. But no more free Dantes after that. That is it. The same
Oh gosh. Oh, the terror of not getting my third free Dante.
deal applies separately to each guy. So you can get 2 free copies of both guys from the gacha if you roll that guy.
Guys, this is the thing. People always say, oh, people don't pull guys in gacha games, I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of dudes pulling these dudes. There are gonna be a lot of dudes pulling these dudes.
2 free Dantes, 2 free Virgils, but only if you get 2 Dantes and 2 Virgils. Also, this is unrelated to the free Dante you get from doing the story mode. But I haven't talked about the
So 5 Dantes potentially for the price of 2.
boss yet. The boss is, unsurprisingly, also Virgil. The cooler Virgil.
Oh,
Much like in Devil May Cry 5, you can both enjoy fighting Virgil and fighting as Virgil. And
Yeah, they better be fucking playing Bury the Light during this. If they don't, it's like, the thing is, they've already put so much budget into this, there's no way that Bury the Light doesn't play during this fight.
of course, it wouldn't be DMC 5 without a stylish mode, so they made sure to add that too. Earn enough points and you'll be on that smokin' sexy style in no time. And as a reward for clearing this game mode, you get this free special effects coding for Alyssa Echo,
What?
a character who is admittedly getting kind of old by now. Overall, we have
She will support Virgil, though. Guys, this is the thing. I actually have, like, Virgil's best in slot team right now. All I need is the physical attacker. All I need is the physical attacker to make the best in slot Virgil team.
nothing to fear from this collaboration. It is looking brilliant. Dante and Virgil were absolutely done justice, and based off the writing in the previous collab stories, I think this story will be pretty interesting too. The global version of PGR is fast catching up to the Chinese version,
True.
as we're still getting multiple patches worth of content at a time so that we can catch up. As a
True.
result, we may be able to expect this collab in the global version of PGR roughly around July or August.
July or August. So we got about, like, 2-3 months. 3-4 months. Okay, 3 to 4 months until this one. That's a bit of time to wait. Hey, I guess I'll just be saving. I want to hear in the comments if you think they did these characters justice and if you'll be pulling for them. Oh, no, they look absolutely badass. No, I mean, I think this is going to be a massive reason for a lot of people to start playing PGR. And with how fast they're advancing the patches right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can build up like a massive inventory. And I'm gonna be real, right? I don't even think it's a bad idea just to play this game, just to play these two. If you like DMC and you think it's cool, you think it's pretty badass, because, I mean, let's be real here. Virgil and Dante are some of the most popular characters in, like, video games as a whole. And I think PGR is like one of those games that's really gonna let you actually feel like you're playing DMC in another game.
In the meantime, if you want to know how to get powerful S-rank characters in PGR for free, you'll need to check out this video.
Yeah, make sure you definitely check out that one as well. But for me, I do think that I'm glad I started before, because this news looks absolutely insane. I think there's one thing I want to look up. Virgil Demo's gameplay, because I don't think she showed some of the parts that I thought were really cool. Let's just take a look at this as like a final thing.
维吉尔的一些武器，玩家可以随时切换这个武器，然后配合一些跳跃啊，然后普攻啊，然后甚至一些长按普攻键来打出各种各样的一些连招，
各种各样的连招，只科目一。
默认形态
He's got the fist
下呢，它
mode
的攻击的动作也是
Sin
会发
Devil
生变
Trigger
化。
也做调整。
对对对，然后在必杀值
I
继续
wonder if
满
he
了以
has the
后呢，可
thing
以
where he
使
like
用
puts
这
the
个
finger
次
up
元
and
斩
then the
诀
blade starts
进行
twirling.
次元斩
终结。
Oh shit.
必杀值继续满了以后呢，可以使用这个次元斩
That has to be just his ultimate. That just has to be his ultimate.
诀，来进
次元斩
行终结一击。
终结一击。
次元斩这一块的话，也会用到我们的那个结算跟传送门之内，对，然后也是一个比较经典的刷借装备来一起。
Okay, that's all I wanted. Yeah, if that's in the game, yeah, I'm pulling that shit. If that's in the game and you like DMC, I feel like you kind of, like, part of you has to be, like, if you're not playing PGR, just to at least pull them and experience them in the game, I feel like you're doing your DMC fan, you're doing DMC fans a disservice by not doing that. But just wanted to take a look at that before we close out. I think it's looking pretty fucking good. Let me know what you all think. Peace.